What is up, guys? Part 2 on the Super Chicken. I pulled the 750 out of the 750 SS that I picked up on a trailer for 300 bucks. So the chicken is gonna be 750 swapped. And then we're gonna try to figure out, cause I wanna run the 750 exhaust in the 750 water box. So I couldn't find anything online, so we gotta figure out if we have to switch these end pieces, cause the 750 definitely looks a lot longer. And then surprisingly, the water boxes are actually the same size. And then other than that, just gotta paint the engine bay. I think we're gonna go black. Probably gonna need to clean it up a little bit more because it's sat since the last time I cleaned it. And then he's gonna be putting this PJ's pipe on his 440. How much did you get this thing for?
I paid $300 for this one, and then a 650 SX. All
Thing is
complete.
mint. Started right up. It had been sitting for, what did he say? His son went off to the Navy or something?
2014.
So it's been sitting since 2014. All he did was put gas in it and started right up. I really forgot how much this hole cleaned up. I think a few passes on it, it'll clean up real good with some paint. Hey, be quiet over there.
Oh shit. This thing wasn't even on.
Where'd that baffle thing go? I want to look at it. I just feel like that would really hold the motor back. Look how tiny that pipe is. I just squeaked. The PJs didn't work with the slot 440 manifold. We just had a little Kirker laying around, so he installed that really quick. God damn, that's loud. All right, I stripped all the little stuff out of the hole and just going over it again, pressure washing. Up top, I really missed a lot, so I'm going back and like, see that right there? I missed that. And then side too. So it's cleaning up, and then once I get it pretty much spotless, I'll go over it with the acetone and start painting. Let's see. I'm going with something different this time. I kind of wanted to get like a textured look. I think that's gonna look really cool. And I got a respirator this time, so I won't die. Decided to take a little break from working on the chicken. Got the 440 out here. Got the Blaster 2010. And he's out there riding the X2 right now. It actually ran away when we started it up and we thought it was toast, but she came back alive and now she's ripping. All right, I got the engine bay all painted. Back there doesn't really matter because that hatch goes there. I just did it for, so it's all the same, you know? So I know that it's all clean in there. And I put the pipes side by side. That's the 750, that's the 650. And it's actually looking like if I run the 750 water box with the 750 pipe, that it'll fit perfectly. It's looking like the chamber, or not the chamber, the head pipe is lining up almost perfectly. So I'm gonna throw it in the engine bay and see if it lines up. And then I'm going to take the airbox off the 650 motor here, since it's got that little slant. And then run the stock 650 airbox. Alright, so I'm cleaning the pipe up, and I noticed that the outlet is a little bit bigger than the stock 650. And here's the old hose. Not sure the diameter difference, but it's definitely there. This hose is really old and cracked anyways, so it's probably something that I would want to replace anyways. So I'm gonna look around, try to find something. I was thinking maybe an old 550 hose, not too sure though. And then I'm taking all the tape off of everything and getting all like the reverse lever reinstalled, and that's pretty much it. I should be dropping the motor in pretty soon. Yep. Cool. There's the first look with the 750 in there. I'm doing just a little, like a test run. Obviously you can see the drive shaft's not there. I couldn't get it to pop in, so I'm probably gonna have to take the intake grate off. Oh man, I'm out of breath lifting this motor in by myself. But yeah, I'm really loving how the gray is looking with the black paint in the background. So yeah, it's looking really good so far. That motor cleaned up, engine bay looks great. So now I'm gonna try to put the stock 750 exhaust and water box in and see how everything lines up. All right, I got the 750 exhaust in. I don't know if I'm pushed back all the way right now or if the pipe's just too long. I don't know. Like whenever they were sitting next to each other, they looked exactly the same length to where the head pipe lined up with the other head pipe. So I don't know. I'm trying to see if the water box is pushed back all the way. It seems like it's locked into that little clip that's there, but it's just, it might be a little too long. It looks so good though. Like it looks stock. Alrighty guys, back on the Super Chicken. It's been a while since the last clip was taken. I moved into a new house. I've been getting everything situated. And honestly, I kind of lost interest on the Super Chicken for a while. My little brother came over and he installed the fuel tank, installed the water box, got everything pretty much ready to go. The last thing that we really need to do is get the e-box mounted, and then she should be ready for the water. Finally got the e-box in from Houston, and here's the stock bracket. I haven't cleaned it up yet, but I'm gonna try to mount it in the stock location and keep it OEM looking. But what I've run into so far is the 650 e-box, I guess, had 3 mounting holes for the e-box, and it's looking like that one will line up there, and then that one there isn't gonna have anything. And then I guess over here on this third one, I'm just gonna drill it through and then put some hardware there and then lock it into place, and then that should be how it sits right there. And yeah, should be ready to go. Hopefully the spark plug cables will reach. So that's pretty much how it sits right there. And it's looking like both the cables will reach. I'm not too sure what happened to this boot. I guess it ran off. But yeah, it's looking like both of them will reach. And then I think the battery is all the way, yeah, the battery is all the way on the other side over there. So my positive to the battery here, this cable, yeah, I definitely don't think that's gonna reach. So we're gonna have to get one that goes all the way across to the other side. And then I think, oh yeah, we already have the positive coming off the starter here. So that will go to that. And then, let's see. Dang, I don't think my, oh, never mind. Okay, yeah. So my ground from the starter is already ran over there. So basically all we gotta do is find one long battery, or one long positive cable to go all the way to the other side, and then we'll be ready to go. All right, so I cleaned it up a little bit, and then I put the one bolt in there, the one that actually does line up, and then I'm gonna drill in there and over here. So it'll have 3 mounting spots, and I think that that'll hold it in pretty good. Box mounted. I didn't record it because I was having a really hard time drilling through it, and yeah. So I only ended up doing one. Wipe that off. I only ended up doing one, and it ended up working out because I couldn't even find these 10mm bolts that are long enough. So I only had one, and yeah, it's a little too long, but I don't think that it's gonna hit anything under. And then I have this second one here, but it looks really good. I'd say that's an OEM finish right there, but let's get it mounted and see how it looks in there, and we should be pretty close to firing this thing up. Oh no! Where is this gonna be? Okay, so right there, and right there. Oh my gosh, look at that fitment! No way. No way. Look how good that looks. Wow. Alright, I need to take the that small positive cable off first. Alright, so I found this one. It's from a Yamaha Superjet. I think it should be perfect. So, battery here. And then ran to right there. Yeah, that's gonna be great. Alright, so I'm just gonna take this little end piece off and then clean it up, and we should be good to go. Alright. She's not the prettiest cable in the world, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And I'm trying to get this thing on the water. So I got all the positives hooked up, and the only thing that I'm not liking is the stator wires. Whenever it comes out, it's hitting really close. It looks like the way that they were already bent before is kind of keeping it off the side there, but I don't know, with it vibrating and everything, that might be a little too close for those wires. But yeah, I'm about to actually install it in its mounting place, and we'll see how it looks from there. Okay, I think I got one in. This one up here. last one. Wow, if that isn't OEM finish, I don't know what is. Look at that. It's beautiful. All right, guys, I went to start it up and I realized I did not have a working battery. So they're all in my skis, which are all in the storage unit. But I was planning on bringing the 1100 ZXi home and doing a part 2 video on that because I did get the e-box in. So I'll probably bring that home tomorrow and grab a battery and then grab everything that I need to get this thing running. And then in the next clip, we should be starting this thing up. All right, guys, I got 2 spark plugs, some butt connectors, electrical tape, and a battery. So we should be able to see if this thing is gonna turn over. I went to O'Reilly's and they didn't have any fuel lines, so we'll at least be able to verify that it turns over tonight. The motor was running in the 750 SS, so that shouldn't be an issue, but this is a different start-stop switch, so basically we're going to be verifying that the motor turns over and that the start-stop is good. So. All right, battery's hooked up. I couldn't find the other boot, so I'm just gonna try to have that grounded as best that I can. The start-stop wires are jerry-rigged. Let's see. All right, just turns over. Start-stop works. Battery sounds a little dead, but that'll do. Okay, so now I can get these wires connected properly, find the other spark plug boot, put some fuel in there, get some fuel lines, and this thing is ready to go. I ain't got no time to waste. Verified that there was spark. I don't know what else it could be. The motor ran before. Maybe it's just having a hard time pulling the fuel to the line, which, I mean, I guess it is a little bit longer than it needs to be, but. All right, guys, I couldn't get it to start, so I checked spark's good. So I took the air filter cover off, and I'm gonna try to choke it directly, and now I'll be able to see if fuel is actually getting in. So let's see. There's not an ounce of fuel in there. So I'm gonna cheat a little bit and I'm gonna pour a little fuel in the carburetor just to see, just to rule out the spark issue. Oh, tell me I got some fuel left. Okay. There's a few drops in there. Let's see what she's gonna do. So she started. So it's the next day. I flooded the carb after I started it up that one time. It wasn't really pulling anything. So I took the carb cover off, charged the battery up completely. We should be ready to go. Hopefully we can get the first start in. And in the next video, this thing will be on the water. I believe it. So let's try to start her up. All right. It's smoky in here. You open the garage. Well, she runs. I choked it, got her going, got fuel to the carb. She's good to go. Let's get this thing on the water. If you watched till this point, I really do appreciate you. I know this is a really long video, so thank you.